Tuesday. Welcome to today's session. Now, I'm so excited about today because we're talking about the main thing that everyone thinks of when it comes to their personal brand and the ultimate goal when you have your personal brand. Today, we're going to be talking about how to monetize your brand. Ding 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 ding. So like everybody, I think whenever you have your business, when you're going on with your career, we all want to be successful. Most of us speak about success in terms of the monetary value. So it wouldn't make sense if we didn't talk about how your personal brand can add to that monetary value. Now today, we're not going to be doing most of points and lecturing and all of that. No. We want to really discuss and dive deep into practical examples of situations and people that we've seen who have turned their brands into the monetary value. Right. So first of all, I think it's important that you also realize as an individual that you are able to derive some sort of satisfaction from your hard work. You know, building a personal brand is a journey, it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. And in some instances, it can take up to years. Some instances, it can even take up to decades. We have people that we have seen that have grown from just being, a small brand to being a large brand. And then ultimately, when they become a large personal brand, they get the value or the satisfaction from it through monetary terms. Now, after you have built your brand, you obviously set up certain channels that you're going to be consistently available for your audience to get in touch with you. Now, if you're a speaker, what digital platforms are you using? If you are, or which conferences are you attending? If you are a text person, where are you going to get your clientele? Is it from corporates? Is it from individuals? In which economy? In which country? All of that then constitutes what makes you more prone to getting money or value, monetary value out of your personal brand. Now, it's just consistency. It's hard work, but it's consistency throughout the years. So I don't want to talk much about that. We've already dived into the strategies. We now have our brand, and all we need to do is to make sure that we're delivering value. The only thing that's going to make you get money out of your personal brand is the value that you're going to get. And in terms of how much you're getting, it's how much value you're putting into whatever product or service that you're providing, or how much value people get from whatever it is that you're providing. Now, there was a recent situation. We all heard of the new hotel that was built in Dubai, and Beyonce, Queen B, was asked to come through and perform at the official opening on the launch of the hotel. And she was, going viral on the internet after she was paid 24 million just to perform for 90 minutes. Now, allow me to break it down for you. 24 million amounts to about $4,444 per day. It's about $45 per minute. So we're saying, for example, if she decides not to work the rest of her life for this whole year, with that 24 million, she would have made at least $45 for every minute of this whole 2023. Now, what made her get there? We know that Beyonce started singing when she was, I think in 1997. I don't know how many of us had been born there, but I was still very young. And she started from a girls group, moving from a girls group to establishing her own personal brand from a group brand. And that took time because that's over 2 decades of hard work that got her here, to the extent that someone is willing to fly her all the way from the US to Dubai and pay her 24 million on top of that just to perform. Now, we have so many people in our country that have got personal brands that are giving them value. I will speak of my personal experience. We know Tafuma Munenge, the designer. Every one of us will love Tafuma. We want to have our, dresses and outfits made by Tafuma. But it's the value that you get from the process of just interacting with him that makes him monetize his personal brand. So it's just the same with you. What is it that you're doing that is unique? How are you adding value onto your operational processes? How are you changing the game? And don't forget, it's about consistency. Are you being constant? Are you being consistent? Are you being clear with what you are doing? Is it straightforward that, you know what, if I go to Tinoda, I'm going to get value after speaking to her, and hence I'm willing to pay to hear her speak? Or I'm going to get value from this tailor. If he makes my dress, it's going to last me for a long time. I'm going to wear it to 2-3 other functions, so it's going to benefit me. That's just the long and short of it. There's so many people, business people, entrepreneurs, even people in the corporate sphere that have made a name for themselves to the extent that even coaching, imparting your skills to someone else at a fee, you monetize your brand through that. But a person is only going to pay you when they realize that whatever it is you're going to give them is going to add value onto their lives. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope we will go and brainstorm and see how we're adding value to our personal brands and how we can turn that value into cash. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. We are going to be having a masterclass where we're going to network and talk more on personal brandings. More details to follow. If you're interested, get in touch with us. End of February, beginning of March. Do not miss out. Personal branding with Tinoda masterclass. Otherwise, from me to you, happy Tuesday. See you next week.